This generation Toyota Highlander first hit Canadian roads in 2013 and went on until model year 2019 inclusive. In this video, we're setting you up with 5 useful facts that you won't want to miss if you're about to buy a used Toyota Highlander from this generation. To check out more useful information and tips before you buy, be sure to visit Driving.ca, where you'll find loads of additional information to supplement what we're covering in this video all in one place. And it's all to help make sure you find the best used Toyota Highlander that you can for the dollar. This is Toyota's biggest 3-row crossover, and for this generation it arrived with improved styling, safety, power, and mileage, not to mention a longer and wider body that helped enhance interior space, handling, and ride quality. The latest all-wheel drive tech was on board for this generation, featuring a faster-to-respond automatic all-wheel drive system with a lock mode for slippery situations. Power came from a 3.5-liter 270 horsepower V6 teamed up to an automatic transmission. High-end featured content like a JBL stereo system, heated steering wheel, and newly upgraded touchscreen display helped give shoppers a taste of the motoring highlife, and Highlander was offered in various trim grades and seating configurations to suit a wide range of needs. Tip number 1 is to look behind the badge. Highlander is a strongly rated machine with a lot of happy customers, built by a brand with a knack for building reliable vehicles. But remember that the promise of reliability baked into that badge requires owners to properly care for the vehicle as it ages. So proper servicing and care throughout the Highlander's life are what is going to make it reliable for the long haul, more than just the badge on the hood. So it's worth shopping carefully to ensure that you get a model with full servicing records which prove the vehicle was fully and consistently cared for across its entire life. As time passes, the most trouble-free used cars tend to be the ones that were the best cared for. Number 2. Rough Road Workout. Before your test drive, use a Recon Tour or Google Maps to track down the nearest stretch of rough road that you can find, and on your test drive of a used Highlander, you'll be using that rough road to coax potentially problematic noises from the suspension system. Driving at a reasonable speed but giving the suspension a workout, quiet the cabin and listen for creaks, squeaks, or unwanted popping or clunking sounds from beneath the vehicle. Drive down the rough road several times and be sure to brake moderately over a rough surface as well, listening closely. Some owners have reported unwelcome sounds like these, most have not. Unwanted suspension noises can be simple or complicated to fix, and they could cost you money. So if you hear any, be sure to have the vehicle inspected professionally before you write a check. Tip number 3 deals with software updates, and depending on the year and model of Highlander you are considering, one or more of those might be available to improve the operation of one or more vehicle systems. Some owners have required software updates to correct issues with things like seatbelts, audio system performance, and transmission shift quality. Most have not. If the Highlander that you're considering was regularly serviced in a dealer setting, chances are that these updates have been applied already. Tip number 4, check the windshield. The Highlander that you are considering may have a small camera system mounted just behind it to help power some of its advanced safety systems. If the windshield is cracked, damaged, or otherwise needs replacing, remember that those safety systems may not function properly, and that after replacing the windshield, you may have to have them recalibrated, possibly on your dime. So factor that into pricing negotiations if you're buying a used Highlander with any windshield damage. And tip number 5, transmission alert. A small percentage of owners have reported transmission trouble, up to and including the need to replace or remanufacture the transmission under warranty. This issue affected very few units, but test driving shoppers should still pay close attention to the quality of the transmission's shifting. Anything less than relatively smooth and seamless performance with smooth and crisp gear shifts is cause for further investigation. Now, usually problems like these are fixed with a software update, but sometimes they can be a sign of pricier trouble. So paying for an expert assessment before you buy could save you thousands. These tips are designed to help test driving shoppers more easily identify possible trouble areas reported by some owners. An attentive test drive and shopping process that focuses on the areas we just talked about can help make sure you find a first-class copy of a second-hand Toyota Highlander. I'm Justin Pritchard for Driving.ca. Thanks for watching.